Hello everybody, it's Christine. It's time to plan the week of the 22nd, September 22nd through the 28th. It is the last week of the month. Well, full week. There's a couple of days next week, but they're 2 days. So last full week of the month. I'll show you real quickly. Last week I did pretty good. I mean, there was actually a few meetings added even here. This was a really big meeting week, and honestly, I think I got more meetings this week. But I did pretty decent on my to-dos up here. Although I did have big days of meetings, so there wasn't like I could do a lot of little things. Did get all my Bible verses written down, get my habit tracker going on. This is today. I'm on Saturday, so I still need to get out and do my movement today. I mean, I did a small walk, but I like to get my my step goal in. We do have a couple to-dos up here to do, so, but I'm pretty pleased with this. So this is this week, and what I did, I got into my, like, when I start doing these, I don't buy weekly kits normally. I used to, but it's like I don't have a lot of space to do a bunch of decorating. So I got into these little like misfit things. I really enjoy getting these little washi headers. So this was one, and I think I have no reason to use it because it's kind of camping. It's like, it says be brave, be adventurous. There's little bears, campfires, stuff like that. But I thought, why not? It's kind of fall, and for me, fall would be like hunting, camping or something. So I got that, and then I had this skinny washi here, which was another little misfit deal, and I think I'm going to use a little animal print. Now that's granted like a cheetah or something and not a bear, but it'll be fine. And then I have my little headers for my weeks, which I need to buy some more of these. I just realized, I think I need to get into my stuff before I say that. And then I have this right here, which is leftover of a kit, and it's got like my 22 through my 28, so I can use that. There's a few little icons and to-dos and stuff I may use. I'm not sure. We'll see. I could technically use these things here for my to-dos here. And then I did pull out some labels for my meetings as usual. So let's get to going here. This is always, I have to cut this basically in half, these here. So where is my, I should have pulled out my, here it is. Should have pulled this little guy out before I started jibber jabbering. I gotta cut this in half. So let's see. I'll use the bottom one first. I guess I'm gonna go, yeah, kind of where the bear is, because I want it to match. I want to have a pattern of some kind. So yeah, this week has another, I don't know, you guys. I've got a good job. I don't want to sit here and say I don't have a good job, but I think the older you get, the more like you go, why am I in all these meetings all the time? Does this mean anything? And oops, I cut the heck out of that, didn't I? The answer is not really. Not really. Yeah. It's not the legacy I'm going to be leaving, so I don't know. Okay. That looks pretty cute. And then I have another set with the top bear. Now I'll have to do one for here too. That's the only tricky part about this particular planner layout is my Sunday is separate. So I end up with this kind of oddball washi need. But I think that looks cute. He's a little crooked, but I'm not going to worry about it. So if I say that, let's see. That's a Post-it note. I don't want to forget about that. I mean, I could use this again though. You guys, I don't know what to do because I don't want to, quote, waste a full washi on that. By the same token, I don't know what to do there. I usually put the washi down there, but it's just, I feel like I'm wasting a full washi by doing that. Come on. There's my little animal print. I mean, I could use like a regular washi, but then I don't match. Do I care if I match? I don't know. I don't know. Uh-oh, I didn't come over far enough, you guys. Thankfully, these stickers are removable. I probably should start on the inside, shouldn't I? I should start here so I know I'm coming out far enough. There we go. Ah, what I could do, I was going to use, I pulled out my, the wrong stuff here. And what if I was going to use this Magic Forest. What if I use something from there, and then put the date over the top of it? Like this piece here is kind of cute. Let me see if this will work. Oh, there's mushrooms there too. I could white it out. It's a little different and not, so I feel like I do this and then put the date over it. Yeah, let me actually do that. That might be cute. I may get back into these stickers too, so I'm gonna leave these out. So, let's white over the top of this. We'll try something a little different this week. Just because I don't want to use up another piece of washi. Okay. I mean, that's kind of interesting. Yes, it's the kiddos' year anniversary. I'm going to cut that off there. That's okay. The kiddos actually went on their anniversary trip this week, though, because they have another trip scheduled, I think the 1st of October or something like that, or somewhere in there, within 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something. And they didn't want to be gone, like, back to back like that. So they went a tad early on their anniversary trip back to Colorado, where they got married. And they had a great time, from my understanding. They're not home yet, actually. They don't come home till tomorrow, but let's see. What if I put that in here? Looks like it belongs, doesn't it? I kind of like that. Okay. So I got that done. Now let's put our dates down. I'm making a mess already, y'all. A mess already. Why is that there? So I use a Monday start just because it's crazy how our lives kind of revolve around the work week. I guess that's how life goes. That's how it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to order some more of these. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. Oh, so basically a month. Almost. Coming on October. I cannot believe it, you guys. I did order my Cultivate What Matters this past week. It's not here yet, although I think they've shipped it. I need to check my emails. And I've already been preemptively working on some of the pre-work. Although I also ordered, they have a workbook called It's His Year. It's kind of faith-based. And I'm excited to use that to help with setting goals. I feel like this last year, actually I was looking back over my goals from this last year, because I was thinking, well, I haven't really got much done. And actually I've done quite a few of them. I didn't realize, and I didn't realize, I guess. I was going back over the beginnings, year of the goal setting I did, and I was like, oh, well, actually I did do, I'm trying to remember which specifically ones, but like as an example, I hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube already, and that was a year goal, so I've already hit that, and that was kind of cool. I will say, I was using ChatGPT to kind of help me kind of think through goals and stuff like that, which is actually kind of helpful. And I told it, I said, I don't want to set any career goals, like any job goals. I have other types of things like side hustle type goals and stuff, but I have zero interest, y'all. I'm getting too old, too bored with these darn corporate things. I don't know if I want to add these things here under here. I kind of want to. To separate my top section from my bottom section. There's a lady that I saw her on TikTok, but I guess she's got like a whole like Facebook group and stuff too, and it's called the We Do Not Care Club. I really encourage you to check her out. I don't know her name. I forgot her name, but she is so funny. She's got everything she'll say, these daily announcements or whatever, and it'll be like, we do not care if we just got out of bed and blah, 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 or whatever. It's just all this like, it's kind of geared toward menopause, perimenopause women. It's just funny. And I'm like, I appreciate you. I appreciate your humor because I get it. You know, I had my, I do not know what I have done with my metal. Oh, here it is. This thing is my tearing ruler, y'all. We'll put that there. Okay. This is cute. Got a cat hair. All right. That's kind of neat. I like that. Now, I need a, I'm not fond of using to-do here, only because it's technically not a to-do, it's a habits. So, this is the kids' anniversary. We've also decided we're gonna visit a church. That looks like a house, not a church. I'll look at my icons. Okay, can I use these guys? On my to-do section here. I don't know if I need to put my meal plan on here or not. I haven't been referring to it. I mean, I do and I don't, in the sense of like, I have a meal plan, but then what happens is I'll plan to make the XYZ meal, and maybe it takes a level effort of 2 or 4 or whatever, you know, 8. And that day I'll be like, nope, not feeling it. And I'll just switch it up. So, but on the other hand, I do use a meal plan because I know during the week I'll make, you know, X meal at some point. I don't know. We'll see about it. You know what? I'm going to put 2 dots on these ones because we do tend to do some kind of little something. I think Greg wants to mow the yard next week, but we may still have little home projects, so we'll do that as a to-do, and we'll put it there. I'm going to put this toward the bottom, though, because, like I said, we'll technically have some stuff on the calendar. Like we do, I do order groceries. I'll do that there. Why not? Oh, we do get paid this week. No, we don't. Hold on. Yes, we get paid this week. So, actually, hold on. Uh-oh. Knock the book off, y'all. Okay, first off, I want that habits thing. Look at that. I went right to the words. How did I do that? 9 times out of 10, you guys, I'm like, where's my words? Where's my words? Huh. I think I'm gonna put it here just because I got a line here now. I like that. And then payday is in the monies. Somewhere in the back. I thought it was in the back. I know I got the money stuff in the back. Seriously, y'all, I'm gonna have to make tabs. Here it is. Here it is. So, payday. These are cute. Uh-oh. There goes another book falling over. I'm going to put that here. Payday, payday, and I'll put credit card. Is there a green one? Ah. Okay. And do I have a little church icon? I don't know. I feel like I might. On the other hand, I'm not sure because it depends on if it came in a set. Where's all of our chart? Need to do our laundry today. Well, I don't guess I do have a little church. I thought they came in like our little sets sometimes. I definitely want to start my running plan this next week. I wonder if I should use a little raccoon, because these are a little too bright of a color palette. I don't know. I'll hang off on that. Let's see. I do not see churches, y'all. I could have sworn I had little churches, but I don't see them. That's okay. Maybe I could use the house. It looks kind of like a little church. You know what? We're just going to pretend it's a church. That's what we're going to do. There we go. Okay, so now the other thing I want to do is my little Bible thing at the bottom. Let's see. That's some chickens. Y'all, I gotta go, I had to get the laying food. There's different food for like starter than laying chickens. Did y'all know that? It's like baby food, I guess, versus grown-up food or something. I finally switched over to the laying food. We've had some little fairy eggs. I might have mentioned that. I'm not sure. Had 3 little baby fairy eggs, which I gather that just means there's no chicken in there, you know. But they're really too small to eat. I mean, could you? I suppose, but we've kind of put them in their little nest to encourage additional laying. I think what we're gonna do though, since there's only 4 hens, is let them like lay the egg and have the babies, I think, because I prefer them to raise their own babies. Because, well, there's only 4 and there's never gonna make enough eggs for all of us to eat. So, okay, so now let's look at our meetings here. I have a call at 9:30 on Monday. Let's look at our color palette here. This could work. 9:30. Tuesday's kind of ridiculous, if I'm 100% honest with you. I have a discussion with my boss at 8:30. And then we have 2 meetings back to back. I'll go with green, because why not? Technically, this is a little brighter green than in the bear pattern up there, but. And then this one will probably not last that long. This is a project meeting and the main project manager is out of town. Oh, I don't need green. I need a different color, y'all. And she has asked me to run the meeting, but the reality is without her there's not a ton of updates to be given. And then there's a 2 p.m. meeting. All right, and then on the 24th, more meetings from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. You know what I may do? What if, no, I'm gonna do it right, because I was thinking maybe I just do one big block, but maybe I will, because it's legitimately just full of meetings the whole time. Let's see, 9 to 12. That's that big block. I thought I might have. What if I put these little, that's not the right colors though. I was maybe I could just put some little lines here, but this one, is this gonna be the right size if I go this route? No, it's not quite large enough. I mean, I'm thinking about just doing, and then I go, Christine, just put the darn meetings in there. just gonna do it. Okay, let's just do, this one is the 9 a.m. And then there's another at 9:30. And then 10 a.m. This is another webinar type deal. Why they have these things back to back, I don't know. And then here is a one-on-one at 11. And then I have a hair appointment. So let's do, you know what? I like the little bubble ones for like my stuff, the fun stuff as it were, because bubbles feel fun to me. So let's put this here at 3. Come on. All right. Thursday, 7:30. Ugh. What color can we use, y'all? Let's use this color. Oh, there's that one. And then at 10 is another frigging webinar thing. And then at noon, another, this is a one-on-one. I'm not color coding these really that well. And then thankfully Friday, I don't see meetings yet. I do want to put church here, so I probably should have saved a little icon. Let's put this here. And this here. How's that? That's not a church, but it's okay. All right. Oh, here's a little running shoe. I could use this. We want to start our running plan. All right, so there's all of that. And now I got to do my little icons for my meeting stuff, right? So this is a one-on-one. That's my little, and of course at some point I will have a club shift, but I don't know when yet. My daughter doesn't ever tell me until like, hey, can you do this tomorrow? What? All right, that's that. Then the 11 o'clock on Wednesday. And also the 8:30 on Tuesday. All right, the rest of them are group meetings. So you know what? I'm not gonna put the stickers on there, I don't guess. We'll see. Technically, this is a staff meeting. Let's go ahead and do that. I was trying to make my like to-do list so I could maybe put some stuff in. Like on my brain dump. Let me see if I got anything I can stick in there at this point. I really like this book. I ordered another one of them because I really enjoy going through here. I haven't done that yet here, so it's a little bit, yeah. I'm not gonna do that just quite yet. I need to, my brain dump is not done. Like I was thinking this morning, like, how come I struggle to get so much brain dump stuff in my brain dump? It's like, I don't think about it, and then like all of a sudden I'll think about something. Okay, so here's my little cutesy cutes. I say cutesy cutes, my wrong stuff. And I kind of like this. This right here is a reminder. I need to actually put a sticker there as a check on that, because I'm puzzled by, I got an email that said, hey, we've been notified by your employer that they've paid your bonus out. And I'm like, no. But then it could be that it's supposed to go on the next paycheck. I really don't know. So I need to check on that. And I'm putting that as a meeting because this is important. Not a to-do I can move to the next day type deal. Okay, so there's that. Now, here it is. I could do it over here because I don't have anything on Monday. Except that one meeting. I like these little side decor, I guess, or they could be bottom, I suppose, because I did it on the bottom there. These are kind of pretty. They go along the edge of your calendar. Come up a little bit. Too far down. I don't want into my writing space there. Is that straight? I feel like the bottom's a little crooked, but that may be my eyeball. And look at that little deer. Is she not adorable? I don't know when baby deers get born. Maybe in the fall. And I say that and they go hunting in the fall, so that really probably isn't true. Probably springtime. Because you wouldn't want to hunt while their babies are being born. Okay, what is that? That's a mushroom group of things. There's a rabbit. Or a hare. I think there's a difference between a rabbit and a hare. I actually looked that up once. It's been a while, but oh, that's cute. I love this collection. It's called Magic Forest, by the way, if you're thinking. I don't know if it's still available. I assume it is, but I don't want to swear by it because I'm not an expert. Okay, that's kind of neat. I wonder if I could put something in that wreath. I could get a little quote sticker somewhere. I'll have to go looking. I'm not sure. There's some amethyst on the corner of that tape there. I'm not sure how that ties in other than, I guess, magic. Yeah, I thought my butterfly's got to go on top of that. That's pretty. There's a little star. I could put like a little, what would be the point? Let me see. If I take a, looks like a little like map or something. I don't know. And y'all, my hands are tore up. I was working on the wall. We had the plumber had to cut into our wall to, this has been actually back by Memorial Day, which is kind of embarrassing because it's been broken that long. He had to cut into it to get to the pipes, and I've needed to do the tape and like the repair, like the tape and bed or the patch repair type stuff. And I'm just now getting it done. Is that not terrible? That's why I've got crap all over my hands. And all right, I don't know what the amethyst is for, but there we go. All right, I like that. All right, so is that going to be our week, guys? You can kind of see all the meetings. Oh, I know what I like to do. Where's this? I do like to come in here in case I have to-dos. I'm afraid this green is a little too bright. So what if we go with the pale orange? If I have to do things during the day. There we go. Gives me a few extra spots to do stuff. It's kind of like time blocking. You know, if you think of it like that, like this is the time I might do 3 things. That's my time blocking concept, if we want to call it that. All right, you guys. Well, thanks so much for watching. That is our week. Yes, the kid's anniversary. You know what I should have done? Put a little star there, right? Technically, their little trip was already, and I sent them a little gift, but that's okay. There we go. Cool. All right, you guys, have a great one. We'll see you next time. Bye.